What a start to the Premier League season. Brett, Jason. But we're just talking Premier League because when you start with a 4-3 game, Jason, it immediately gives you the sign and the excitement that this is what the season is going to be like. But do not get me wrong, there will probably be 5-0-0 draws tomorrow. There's no doubt. But this is the type of game where I love to kind of carbon copy and give it to the likes of a Cenk Uygur or Ben Mankiewicz who are like, they don't score enough. Oh, really? 4-3, first game of the season. So, by the way, I haven't checked my Twitter yet because, full disclosure, we started filming today because of studio time at halftime. Where just after halftime, when Leicester took the lead and went up 3-2, and I tweeted out a picture of Arsene Wenger with his face and his head in his hands when I said, new season, same pain. But I guarantee people have already ripped me apart, Jason, because they're like, oh, well, they come back and win. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that Arsenal, it's a typical Arsenal start to the season. Great signs early on, Lacazette banging in a goal, and then goes missing in the second half. But I'm not going to criticise him for that. But then you bring on the old guard of Olivier Giroud, who gets the winning goal. From what I've seen, Arsenal need centre backs. They're leaking like Donald Trump from the eyes, from the ears.
What he said he was going to do
everywhere.
In the swamp.
Yeah, so anyway, like they're definitely having a problem at the back, but they got 3 points. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
but
you say it's all that matters. But you don't. I know you. Look, it's dramatic takeaways. Like the first game of the Premier League, the first week, the first month. Like last year, Swansea was what? Third on the table?
Yeah.
Like it's the same as preseason NFL, week 1. Like Bears quarterback Mitch Trubisky looks good. It's like, calm the F down. It's one game. But I thought it was hilarious, no offense Arsenal fans, that they scored at 1:40 off of Lacazette, their mega $1 million signing, £1 million signing, who's coming in to be your true striker up front and is going to give you enough goals, 25, 30 goals this season to pole vault you to the top of the table. And then 3 minutes later they concede.
Yeah.
Like if you have to take an awful hot take, and don't quote me on it, but like they could be this year's Man City. If they're going to score 4 goals a game and concede 3, that could be a major problem.
Arsenal's next 2 games are Stoke City and Liverpool. Matches, sorry.
You got it. Liverpool's a tough opponent.
What is it? So how much does this carry over into those next 2 matches?
It's gonna be Jason's absolutely right. The start of the season, I think when you get to like 12 or 13, that's when you start to see things take shape. No one wants to have a horrible start, but we've seen teams struggle out the gates and mount a great challenge towards the end. We've seen teams come flying out the gates and almost get relegated, like you mentioned with Swansea. So what should happen for this is the media will start to rip apart Arsenal, right? We're kind of doing that to start with.
Well, it's the theme.
Our EP Dan, our former EP Dan, sorry, who has moved on to other tasks, came up to me in the kitchen and still, despite us not talking about sports that much, goes, same old Arsenal, huh? And you need to understand, this again doesn't watch that much soccer. We kind of converted him to it. Even he gets the idea. It's a running joke. It doesn't mean that Arsenal are going to have a disaster season. What I got from it is good going forward, plenty of attacking threat, plenty of attacking options, by the way. The fact that you've got one goal scorer who you signed this season, scoring in the first half and being very cocky, and I like his celebration, just standing there to the fans. And then you bring on the other guy who was second string, or should be second string this season, and he gets you over the final line. That's a good sign. That means you've got some depth there to showcase for it. It's about keeping players fit, and I think they need to add a central defender. I think they're not tracking runners well enough. I think that they're a little lazy at the back, but it's just one game. And you're up against Leicester, by the way, who, don't judge Leicester on last season. By what I seen with Leicester, they were angry going forward, they were aggressive in their attack, they were fearless again, which I think they lost part of last season after winning the Premier League in the most monumental moment in sports history. To then go on and have to try and repeat that, it was a big challenge. So I think that they're going to have a better season this year, Leicester. I really believe that.
I was going to say, I shouldn't make jokes about this, but if nuclear holocaust is on the horizon and happens before tomorrow night, Arsenal have won the Premier League.
That's a very good point. If the world is wiped out, they would have won it.
There have been many symbols of the impending apocalypse.
Right. It's not like we'll just
Arsenal making a comeback might have been one of them.
Jesus, Jason.
Oh no!
You already started, and the Arsenal fans.
No, I don't mean. Look, here's the thing.
We're one game in, Brett. This is a 38-game season.
Don't mess with a team called Arsenal.
This is one. Yeah. Do you know how many weapons they've got?
Get it. I get it. Here's the thing. I thought in the first half, I do think Arsenal was really hungry in the first half. What you were saying about Leicester all around, but then from what I'm looking back on as we're doing this clip is, I'm going to read this tweet from the Gunner blog. Arguably the entire back four, Welbeck and Lacazette, are playing out of position. That's 6 out of 11. So 77th minute, like the takeaway for that is like maybe this isn't the squad they need to run all year round. There's too many tweaks to be made. They need to emulate what they did in the first half. Even though they conceded 2 to Leicester, they looked hungrier. They created more chances, and they were able to get second chance opportunities. Like deflections didn't necessarily fall their way, but they clawed for him more. They fought for him more.
I think the final point to close on it is it shouldn't be a surprise that Arsenal banged in 4 goals. They're a very good attacking team, especially at home. They're going to be good this season going forward. They kept all of their major weapons, as we talked about, Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez, and they added Lacazette. So they never had problems scoring goals. It's never been the issue. It's been their central midfield and their defensive capabilities, I think, to really withstand pressure. Counterattacks, I think, catch Arsenal off guard because they're such an attacking team. If a team soaks up pressure and hits them on a counterattack, they're not the best at defending that. They got 3 points. Arsenal fans will not leave the stadium confident, but they'll leave with their relief that they're not fighting to play catch-up. Because most likely the big names are going to go and take 3 points. That's just
they took their 3 points, so they'll have a good Friday night. They don't have to. They can sit back and relax during Saturday and Sunday's Premier League action. Brett, who is your favorite soccer player of all time?
Francis Maxwell.
That's what I like to hear.
100%.
He's just gonna.
Oh God, I didn't even see it. I was too busy.
Sorry, it's fine. It wasn't that time frame. Like you just kind of missed that a little bit. It wasn't like the 10-second time frame of Tom Brady walking around.
Sorry,
I like the Tom Brady. The Tom Brady gift's good.
Yeah,
him walking around and not being able to high five.
But and here's the last question for you. We'll take it home with Brett on our soccer clip. Is what do you think is a better team name? Sheffield Wednesday or Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace.
Yeah, what a team name.
What do you think is? I always thought like we did like American team names for. I forgot what it came down to, but like the West Ham would be like the West Hammerhead Sharks.
Yeah, West Ham Hammerheads.
Hammerheads or Hammerhead Sharks.
The Arsenal Warheads.
How about Chelsea lately?
Very good point. The Arsenal Warheads.
Yeah, I like that.
It's not bad.
Liverpool of blood.
Well, just naming like Game of Thrones team names.
Yeah.
Christ.
I like it.
All right.
You can catch Brett on Pop Trigger.
Yeah,
by the way.
absolutely. If you haven't seen him right here.
And the main show.
And the main show.
All over the place.
And on Facebook Originals. That's another high five, top.
Facebook Originals.
FBO team.
Too many shows.
FBO.